Everybody, and welcome back to Archangulus Gaming. Archangulus here, bringing you some more Space Engineers and the Heaven's Gate Survival series. Alright guys, if you remember in the last episode, by chance a Rust freighter had come into range of the Azur's cannons, and as you can see from the front end, quite a bit of damage was done. So I managed to capture her, bring her in, and as you can see, she has been repaired, and even some of the bits that shouldn't have been repaired have been repaired. But that's the problem when you got these nanites. You can't really control how far something is to be developed. So from this stage, we can now start doing some things to basically make this work more in our favour. You know, we've already got the science fiction ion engines, which look absolutely epic. I'm thinking about changing all the others to the science fiction ion engines as well. However, excuse me. However, I do think it needs a bit of a change to make it more hours. You know, I mean, now I've gone through the process. All these connectors got no IIM on it, so the Izzy script is not going to try and mess us around. But I think I'm going to start with more of the basics. So let's get rid of everything from the inventory first, because as usual, I've got loads of stuff. Sorry, comp, not con. Con was for the modifying connectors. So as usual, we got a lot of things to do. We got the front end to repair. I want to try and hide as best as I can the ion engines and make them a bit more discreet. And this tail end, which is nice, but I think we can do something with it using the latest updates to Space Engineers, allowing us to have things like diagonal railings and things like that. So I'm going to start with here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a more of a roundabout way to get around to the door at the far end. And to do this, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take apart these steel catwalk sections. Okay. Alright, let's go here. To begin with, let's get rid of everything out of this because we want to start again. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. Still catwalks. It's usually up the top, isn't it? Or is it? As usual, so many parts, and I can't put this in an order that actually suits me. Ah, there it is. Okay. So we'll put that in there first. Alright, so let's grab the coloration from this one here. Okay. And actually, that's the perfect part to start with there. We want that piece. And the same here. We want to... Alright, okay, it's going to do that for us. Okay. So, there's nothing really to latch into unless we do the corners. Okay, so let's get the corners in place here. So we've got one there, and then we can throw in our one-sided steel catwalk. Okay. Okay, now we can bring this all up here. We'll do the same on the other side while we've got this piece. And then we've got the corners. Okay, so it's going to sort of make it a little bit more easy. We can just peer over, look in here and go, oh yeah, we got some goodies in here. Well, actually, yeah, we do have some goodies in there. We're not meant to have goodies in there. Oh yes, I disconnected the ship, didn't I? Yeah, go through here. Why not? Sorry, I forgot I disconnected the ship. Way. And as you can see, the catwalk is being built. We've still got access to this internal turret, which is being used at the prow of the ship. I mean, even though it says internal turret, it doesn't have to be an internal turret. Okay, let's go to our components. Right. And we'll shunt everything out of here because it's not meant to be. Oh, that's meant to be in there. We'll leave those in the reactors. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Okay. Now, technically speaking, I mean, we could put in gantries all along here, you know, fill in some of this space. You know, but you know, I want to keep some of the classic design in there. Okay, we've got the connectors there. So now, really need to start looking into how to hide some of the these engine ports. Now, it's not going to be a pretty way of doing it, but I think what we're going to have to do is a simple modification, and that is just simply, we're not going to have it fully hidden. I mean, we could, but it's just going to look terribly blocky. Just to show you guys what I mean, because we've got it connected at the front end, so we can get rid of this piece with impunity. It's going to look sort of like that. And then, oh, that's a point. That needs an ion engine in there. That's the one I couldn't get in last episode. Okay, that goes. Nope, no, it doesn't. That goes the way it was, that way around. There we go. So as you can see, it's sort of kind of blocky. Now, I suppose seeing that, we could do something different. We could just do that. So that shields them a lot, but it also now brings this into like one big section, and sort of makes it look more like it's mounted on, you know, it's for durability. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to keep that design. That. I mean, even though I was just showing to say how weird it was going to look, it actually instead turned out to direct us in a better way. So, yeah, sometimes mess ups and the likes can work out in our favour. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to sling some light armour over the top, so make it look a bit more like it's hidden, if you will. Okay, so let's do that on the other side for the top mountings, and then we can work on the underside. That one there. There we go. Wasn't originally what I had in mind, but if I can turn this into a heavier transport, you know, then so be it, I guess. Alright, there we go. I do like the use of those blast door panels, sort of make it look like there's a mounting between the two there. Right, we've got the batteries there though. I mean, what we got here? That shielding, what's that? An oxygen tank underneath there. Yeah, we'll sort of leave that as it is on that end there. Right, underneath though, let's see what we can do. We could try and make the mounting on the top look similar. Let's have a look at this. Why isn't that working there? Oh, it's in the area. Why isn't it not being fed? Why is it not repairing it? Right, so that's feeding through, so that is working. Alright, so I'm going to assume the programming block is jammed up again. I'm going to have to look into this. Yeah. Okay, I think that's now working. So use that as sort of a solar shield. That sort of works into that look nicely there. I'll leave that as it is. Okay. Okay, so let's hide down here, like we did. Ah, there we go. Alright, so we're going to have to bring that out to in line with there. So that'll be in line with there. Like that. And then that can fill in there quite nicely. Alright, low on energy again. Is there any way in from the back? Only the damaged section. Okay. Whoa. Alright. Unfortunately at the moment I've stupidly got rid of the cryopod, but oh yeah. Now that it's starting to build the armor pieces that we placed down, that's actually starting to look quite good, quite solid. Actually, I've got an idea that might actually help improve things slightly. Right, first of all, see if we can get a cryo chamber back in there. No, interior plate. Okay. Oh, ding dong darn it. We'll grab that one. Place that there. Grab our connector pieces. Conveyor pieces even. Oh, come on. Do what I want. Thank you. Right, that's mostly repaired. Okay, there we go. Right, so now we've got a cryopod building in there, so that will replace what we've lost. I'm going to leave that area for now. Okay. Now across here, we just now need to do that other section. Okay, so for that we need to, oh come on, we need to add in those 3 blocks there. That goes there, that goes there. And there we go, jobs are good. All we need now to do, like on the other side, and we'll leave that viewing port as is. I mean, we could always do something with that section there. We could add in some turrets or something like that. We'll figure it out as we go along. Same with on the back here. I'm thinking maybe if we add some turrets there, a bit more defense. Could even change that one on the top as well if we wanted to, but we'll get to that in a minute. Oh, yes, that's looking the business. Now what I was thinking over here was where is it? This part here. Basically, so we got a little bit more view of that, and it sort of gives that idea of a slope going up. Rather than, as we've got on over here on this side, we've got these 2 giant bits that, honestly, I thought looked out of place. So I think that looks a bit better. Because, like I say, you've got the slope, you've got that interesting transition. It just makes it look a little bit more, well, natural, I guess is probably a good word. Okay, we forgot that bit there. Oh, sorry, I forgot that bit there. Okay, let's do the other side. It does mean sealing the hole, but at the same time, it is something that we do need to do. So, do I go with the same entrance they went with, or do I change it to our science ion? I am more tempted to go. We're actually thinking about it. What about the warfare one? Because wouldn't the warfare one look probably snazzier in the side engine sections? Because then that would sort of go in with this sort of sloped area. Yeah. I mean, as it stands anyway, we still need to revisit the building all of the what's it called? The word I'm looking for. All of the command groups once for the access on the bridge. Once we built everything back in. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Honestly, the warfare one does look better. Tell you what, let's try it this way round. Because we've got the parts for that. Okay, now we can go in here and let's try putting in one of these. Let's have a look. Which one looks better? That one definitely. As much as I do like these, I think in this scenario, the warfare reactor does look... not reactor, sorry, engines do look better as part of this pod system. Just looks like it's inbuilt into the whole thing. It looks like it's meant to be. It creates that interesting sort of shape and feature. And it sort of works again with these armour blocks. Whereas these, they just look right, just sort of like poking out at the end like they do. But we're going to sort of try and armour that up a bit more in a minute. Okay, so let's go for the other side first, and we'll change them up. Right, I'm going to weld these up one by one, sort of try and beat the computer to it, if you will. Alright guys, well in recording this, it is still actually New Year's Eve. Hope you guys are getting ready for it. You're happy and hopefully not getting too plastered tonight. As for me, I can't drink alcohol at all, so I'm good. That's both a life choice, health choice, and otherwise allergic to the stuff. It'll kill me. Right, well I've done as much on that one as I can, so that's going to be left up to the nanites to finish off. I think I do... No, I'm okay actually. Okay, cool. Okay. Two back on that one. That goes there. That goes there. That completes that bit there. Right, what do we have on the other side? Nothing. Oh yes, because we can't have anything because of where the thrusters are. Alright, that's cool. Ooh, but we can. We can. What we can do, we can just armour them up. They shouldn't get affected. Alright, so let's got that first stage sorted out. I mean, that's actually starting to look quite neat. We've got that armour look already starting to pay dividends. We've got the new engines in, which look correct for where they're sitting. I think I'm going to pull a similar stunt here with this engine here, because of where it is and the angles. Actually, let's check. Or we can just simply have that like that, because then it's partly protected. And then what we can do is if we take that section out there, go into, I think it's 6. Yeah, we've got this bit here. And then we can go back into 5. We can pull in this section here. So it's partly, as you can see, it's partly armoured there. Actually, you know what? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace that like that. And then that one there. Yeah, put that there. And replace that with that section there. So that's hidden that engine a bit more. And how are we going to pull this one off? Nope. That's that one. But then how do we scale that down to that? I mean, that sort of does the trick, but unless we don't. Yeah. We just have that like a feature edge, sort of like that. Because, I mean, after all, you got this flat edge there. Oh, yes. Alright, so that's quite a good modification. So I'm gonna pull the same feet off on the other side now. So, sci-fi engine. But that wasn't gold. Maybe it should be, because that's in the gold housing. Energy critical. Okay. Rust Bucket 2, I'm sort of using at the moment as sort of like a, I guess you could say, a life support capsule. Because it's got all the amenities in it. And as you can see, we are amassing quite a fleet. I mean, if I go into Spectator for a minute, I've shown this one off a few times. Oh, if my computer will actually allow me to do it. But this is a scene I absolutely love. I mean, you look up and there's this monstrous ship above this. You know, you can sort of imagine this as like hundreds of people walking back and forth. Maybe something over here, like some shops or something. Actually, that might be an idea. And then, you know, you got this thing looking like it's flying over slowly. I mean, yeah, the Morning Star does look pretty impressive. You know, underneath the Rust Bucket, you got the Ambassador that we fixed about 10 episodes ago. The Rust Bucket, which is Rust Bucket 2 actually, yeah, which is our remake that can land on the carrier, which is that big thing on the right there, if you're new to the channel. You got the Azure, which I shouldn't have to explain, but that's our gunboat, and then the Rust Freighter, which we captured last episode. So we're getting quite a nice fleet over here, and things are going quite nicely. On the note of new people to the channel, yeah, I hope you guys will subscribe, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, leave us that nice comment below. Right, back to the build, because that's where we were at. We were doing really, really well on this. I mean, don't get me wrong, Keen, I love your builds. but I'm liking what we can do now with some of the stuff you guys are giving us. I mean, it just allows us so much more flexibility. I mean, if you guys already haven't done it, I'd recommend this. But like on Steam, for example, you can actually get access to the original version of Space Engineers and actually play it as it was originally made. And I tell you what, it is a humongous far cry from where we are now. But it is a brilliant game nonetheless. Right, now that one there I believe was again one of the... Hey, wasn't that one? What was it? It was that one. Alright, okay, I'm with it. Right, so that one goes boom in there. And then we go dum dum dum. That's that section there finished, and those engines more housed. And saying that, thinking about it, you got that bit of a slope going up there, even up on this the main section of the thruster. So it sort of works. It's sort of like a natural slope there. Sort of works beautifully in the end. Okay. My daughter's calling up the stairs, so apologies for that, guys. Okay, so yes, so we've now got that all sorted out. We now got to figure out what we're doing next. So I think we're going to continue on the back end stuff because it does need quite a bit of work. I mean, we could continue this slope down, I guess. Bring it then back around and then have this come down to a block there and then come block over to here. So, let's try that for a hot minute. Okay. So I'm thinking there's a block there. That there. And that there, and then here obviously having our gold block there. So that sort of protects that a bit more. Although saying that, ooh, does mean quite a considerable amount of work on each of these pods, but tell you what, let's get rid of that, replace that with one of those, like, when you're ready, nanites, grab that bit for me. Whoa, hello. Oh, you idiot. No wonder my inventory was full. Oh, please tell me I haven't put heavy armor on there. Oh, snap-a-doodle-doo. Please tell me I haven't. That looks like heavy armor. After multiple disturbances, I am back. Alright, guys. Now, we were just trying to rearrange from the disaster of actually adding in the wrong paneling. So let's get back into that. This time, let's use the right ones. Now, what part was I using there? Oh, yeah. The one from number 6. So, we want that there. So we've got 3 bits going down. Nope, 2 bits going down. No, it will be 3 bits going down. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, because... Oh, I think I know what's going on again. Right, okay. So like I said, it was going to be 3 bits going down because I was going to include one of those there. And then... that was under 5. Oh. Going like that. Because what I was then going to do was add in a panel like that. And then one there. So it's... So we're doing like that. No, 5. It's under 7. Yeah, that one there. And then what we can then do so that's housed the that engine rather well. But I think might be better off with one of those warfare ones in that sort of situation, though. I'm just wondering whether I've made it too dense. Alright, tell you what, we're now recharged. Let's have a look at something. Because I was thinking about how these work. In the same basic position, We could get away with about half of the armour block. But I'm not sure if there's one that sort of carves up like that. I'd have to have a look. Yes, there is. No. That's just a half corner block. What about one of these peculiar jobbies? No. Bother. I mean, so I can hear at the moment, yeah, you got these, you know, these base rights, as they call them. I mean, you just need something of that sort of shape. It's half the thickness. Unless I don't worry about that. Ah, bugger, I'm losing so many parts at the moment. It's a problem with these grav gens. Yeah, so I think perhaps just doing something like that. And then bring that out. That sort of finishes that off quite nicely. There we go. Yeah, actually, that is starting to look rather posh. I think I can see what we're going to do even here as well now. Let's just simply tile that off. Ah, bugger, can't get in there now. Alright. That sort of mounts that quite nicely and it sort of gives it a bit more of an edge. Ah, crumbs. Alright. There's my bits. There they are. Okay, what else have we got floating in space? Let's do a bit of cleanup. Got loads of scrap metal around in it here and there. I would have thought there'd be more, quite a lot of scrap metal along this route. I think what I'm going to have to do is a lot of this scrap metal I'm going to have to pick up later. That is going to take me forever to pick up otherwise. So, let's see what we got. So we've got that out. We need to put in... Oh yeah. Put it all away. I've got to pick up what I need. So I put 200 in there because I'm bound to drill some stuff out. So I grind some stuff out, I mean. Okay. So that's that and that. Actually, that is in the wrong place. Hey. Okay, now I understand. Because I put that in. So it's meant to be like that. So that sits like that. Block and bit with the corner taken out. There we have it. But the only difference there we go. Is that I forgot to take out. So that's now done. And so is that. So all we now got to do is figure out what we're going to do with this engine, and this engine. All right, let's get some energy. I'll be back in a sec. Alright everybody, I think that's about all I'm going to be able to get done for this episode. I'm going to go away, I'm going to work on probably housing a lot of these engines a little better. See if I can come up with that will allow us to create a bit more of an armoured transport ship. Hopefully by next time I'll have some of that all sorted out for you guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, leave us those nice comments below. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Happy New Year, be safe, and I'll catch you next time on Archangulus Gaming.